I wrote my last collection of poetry. It was called Walking on Dunes. Um, it was published 2013, and I wrote it when I was at the writing residency in Latvia, in the town called Ventspils. It is at the Baltic seashore. And it was this landscape of dunes really inspired me because it resembled somehow my soul. These sand dunes and pines and ocean and seagulls. So this Baltic landscape inspired me for my last and main poetry collection, this Walking on Dunes. My prose writing so far was quite autobiographical. So my stories are mainly about relationships in family and mostly love relationships with men. Were about the real people, and they were a lot of them were felt offended by my writing, and that's why I didn't want to continue like this to hurt people by what I'm writing. That's why I continue to write prose and short stories, but I always try to write it somehow not to hurt anybody. That makes it then more difficult because it's much easier just to describe the reality and the relationships how they were, but it's not possible to do it. And then I lost some friends, for example. So but yeah, for me, I'm now at the moment I'm trying to write a novel, but also it's problematic because it's autobiographical. So that's the problems of prose writing for me. Well, I found the way to write about relationships which ended already. You cannot be so honest when you want to keep these relationships. So it's impossible, I think, to make both at the same time. It's most exciting for me to write for theater, and that this is the reason because you get immediate response. It's something I don't get too much for when I'm writing poetry or prose. Well, yes, when I have readings, my own readings, I get some response. But this is more interesting because the social aspect of it, that there is more people, that the real actors act or play my what I've been written, what I wrote, that it somehow comes alive on the stage. It's really and I'm also quite autobiographical in my theater plays, so it's really strange when I see my life somehow on stage, and then also it's very very satisfying when I hear people laughing or that I feel that they are touched. So for me it's what I want to concentrate on.